We're live. Pull out the pop-out chat. Oh, interesting day. A little chilly today. High 30s right now, so a little chilly. Green screen's not cooperating. A little more fuzz in there. Oh, there's our buddy. I learned a new term, flatback IKEA boxes. I'm wearing a green shirt. That's why it's messed up. That's all right. Let me get rid of that there. Who else we got here? Sparky's here. Simone is here. How you feeling, Simone? Hopefully you're better. Yeah, like I said, the green screen is not cooperating. Let's see. Let me throw out the link. I did actually hear from Glenn. I heard from Christian Siegler, our friend. So hopefully at the end of the stream, Christian will come up. Haven't heard from him in a while. He's got a lot of videos going on out there. So visit Christian's channel. Francis, good morning. Oh, good. What's up with TC, Simone? Anything new or what? Let's see. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, for some reason, the sun's not really high in the sky yet, so the green screen's not cooperating. That's better. A little chilly here. Bumpin' Rocks, hello. How are you? Today, a little busy day today. I got a friend coming over to pick up some power equipment. I've got to take out the old Troy-built horse tiller, get some grass seed planted. I got about a week left, and that's it. We got another week of non-freezing temperatures, so if I don't plant this today, it ain't going in. So I got 75 pounds of seed, all kinds of stuff, so I better get cracking. So Michael Roberts, hello, Michael. So we'll see. I see my friend Mick posted my picture on Instagram. That was interesting. So I sent him a pic yesterday morning. When I got up, my hair was like, oh. So Mick is follicularly challenged, so I figured I would show him my full head. Anyway, Ralph, what's going on? 36. Wow, frost. We haven't had frost yet. They're saying I got about another week before we get it, so I want to get the grass at least started, the grass seed started. Do I hear from Dusty? No, sometimes I'll be in the chat, Glenn. Snobby will come on and he'll put some comments in the chat. Usually when you see Allie and Tina and that group come in, they'll all come in around the same time if they see each other. But I haven't. I wish I did hear from them. I miss them. I really do. Dusty always had that fun Sunday afternoon chat. But now we have Top Conquer Phil. He goes on around Dusty's time. So Phil's fun. We have a good time with Phil. Roger McDonald, good morning. 44 and raining. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain all week this week. Today ends my vacation. I had the last week off. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful vacation. Great weather, 70s every day. Got a bunch of stuff done. It was really nice. First vacation I've had in a long time with no rain. So, yeah, it worked out really well. It was great. Zombie, hello. How are you? Frost morning. Where are you, Zombie? Where are you actually located? Yeah, like I said, no frost here. Probably in another week or so. We're still, lows are in the high 30s, low 40s, but no frost yet. But you wake up every morning, it's tons of dew on the ground. Everything's sopping wet. There's the link. Anyone wants to have some fun, come on up. Let's see. I don't know if you guys caught the other day, Thursday night, I had the live stream with James Condon. We were talking about generators and generator questions. We had a great time. We were on for almost 2 hours. And hopefully the next stream for generator Q&A, we'll have myself, we'll have James, and we'll also have Bruce Pender, Bruce's Garage, or Bruce's Shop. He'll be on because he had some great input. So we'll have him. Hey, Henry. And also Gary, young man who lives outside of Waterbury, Connecticut, maybe 40 minutes from me, 45 minutes. he's really into power generation, that kind of stuff. So hopefully the next stream, I'm going to email all of them and see if we can come up with some kind of date. It is almost the start of the holiday season. Next weekend is Halloween, and then we're going to get into Thanksgiving and all that stuff. So hopefully I can get another chat in before the holidays where we can talk about generators. We had a great time. Had a real good time. It was fun. Edward Thomas, hello. McCarty, hello. Good old Henry's here. Everybody's starting to come in. What do we got? 16 watching. That's cool. Put the link out again. Boom. What's it doing up there, Henry? You're probably a little chillier than me here. Like I said, we were in the high 30s, low 40s a few minutes ago. Let's see what we got here. We are at 41. 41. So low of 39, high of 61. Great weather, though. Need a little sweater, sweatshirt, whatever. Great weather. You can work outside. You won't sweat. Peter, like I said, at first, my kids started breaking them off on me like, oh, just tell me what I got to do. Well, no, I'll just do it because it needs to be done. But I will tell you what to do. And here's a funny story. I posted something on Instagram yesterday. The antifreeze in my kid's car was low. And I went to Advance Auto yesterday because my truck had been making a squealing noise, my Dodge Ram. And it was probably idler bearings or whatever. So I bought the 2 idler bearings, about a serpentine belt. And then I went to go tension it with the tensioner. The tensioner felt okay. It was all cracked and mangled up. So I went to Advance Auto in Derby, Connecticut, one of the towns over, and because my store didn't have it. And I pull it off the shelf, pre-mixed Toyota red coolant, that's whatever. So the guy says, you got a nickel? I go, no, why? He goes, well, it's 5 cents. So what do you mean it's 5 cents? He says, they're discontinuing it. It was Valvoline. Look on Instagram. I posted it. Valvoline Xerox brand by Valvoline. The ones that are made for Asian and European cars, there's a couple different ones. One's like a red container, all different containers. But anyway, they're discontinuing it. So by discontinuing it, it was basically free. Actually, they charged 5 cents. So the guy says to me, well, if you want the rest of them on the shelf, grab them. And okay. So I go to grab him. Then he comes over. He goes, no, forget it. Don't grab him. I said, what's the matter? He goes, I have to account for my inventory. I said, okay. So I got a free pre-mixed gallon of antifreeze for my kid's car. So that was bad. But anyway, Valvoline Xerox brand. I don't know if it's all of them or just the one for the Asian cars, but it was free. It got, for 5 cents. Hey, Andrew.
How you doing?
Hey, for 5 cents, I can't complain,
I shut my volume off to go under pop-out chat, and I didn't hear what you said. 5 cents for what?
My kid needed antifreeze. It was a little bit low in the tank, so I went to Advance Auto in Derby, and I grabbed. They have Valvoline Xerox brand premix, for the Toyota red coolant, whatever.
Yeah.
So it looked like it was around $11. I go to the counter, and he's like 5 cents. I said, "What do you mean 5 cents?" He says, "We're discontinuing it, and they want you to pay 5 cents." I'm like, "Okay." I didn't even have a nickel. He goes, "Here, see you later." Okay. He goes, "Well, if you want to grab the other stuff on the shelf." Okay. So I go to grab all the ones on the shelf. He's like, No. I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh, I got to take inventory and tell him what I have." And I said, I got one for free.
Okay, great.
So that wasn't bad. Hey, Sparky.
Sparky.
Hello there. Just the person I want to speak to, Henry.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Good news for your thing. I've done your stuff for you. Don't worry about it. And I'm going to send it to Ken.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? A logo or something for him?
I know. You'll find out. You'll find out.
Else in the chat, McCarty.
Sounds good, Sparky.
Yeah, I've done some little things for you, so that'll be fine.
How's it going over there, Spark, with the business? Everything going good?
Radio's going sublimely brilliant, really. The other business I'm doing at the moment is decals. I'm doing the old decals.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
I'm doing stuff like this. Baby's first Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. So I've been doing that. And then doing some Ashley work. Merry Christmas.
I got a call from work. I'll be right back. Hold on.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been busy doing decals all the time.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I've been doing all sorts.
Are those transfers or just decals?
No, these are vinyl. These are permanent vinyl.
Wow.
I've been doing all them. I design them and I just print them out.
Good.
It's been good fun.
Maybe you could think about, like printing out like the Briggs and Stratton motors and stuff,
Yeah, you could do.
Yeah, logos.
If they send me the picture they want over to me, I can scan it into the system.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
It's a good system. It's the Silhouette Cameo 4. So I can do any vinyl, any t-shirts, anything. I'll be doing all that soon. Hello, everyone in chat. I'm here.
Nice.
Oh, dear. Yes, radio went well this morning. Probably 5 new listeners. So I was pretty happy about that this morning. So, so I'm just doing my decals right now. I'm just going to chill out with the wife and the dog. The dog's right behind me, right here, down here. The wife's across that side.
Yeah, your morning is our evening.
Yeah. Hey, it's Mick, the one and only.
And Riley.
Hi!
It's
Hi,
Riley.
Riley.
Hey guys.
Ho, 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 Riley.
Ho, ho, Merry Christmas!
It's going to be Christmas, yes, definitely.
Wow.
We don't have a Christmas outside.
Mick, your camera is like foggy or something.
No, it's too much sunlight. It's too much sunlight.
No, it's only a cheap old one. Hang off, the old standard.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just the sunlight outside.
The old standard. Let me upgrade you to HD. Hang
Hey
on.
guys, I got a work emergency. Give me about 5 minutes. I got to make a couple phone calls.
Okay, no worries. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, put Mick in charge.
Ken, put me out the top. I'll take charge, Ken. You can trust me.
He's got to do what he does.
Yeah.
Camera, mic, camera, USB camera.
I was eating an English muffin for breakfast, and I was thinking about you guys over there. Do you guys eat English muffins, or is that just a U.S. product?
What we do is we make them, but they're made out of really, really cheap, nasty materials. Then we sell them to the Americans.
I figured that.
That's what we do.
Yeah. What do you call those over there? Gravy and biscuits and gravy?
What, you lot or us lot?
We call them English muffins here, and you call them biscuits.
No, we call them English muffins.
Do you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 5 or 7
Where's Mr. Briggs?
We can't get you up, Mr. Mendit Man. We ain't got the power.
Yeah. We got to wait for Ken to come back.
There you go. Yeah, no, we call them English muffins. Yeah, English muffin.
What do you put on your English muffin?
Normally jam. You normally have jam and butter on our English muffins. But because obviously we got invaded by the Americans with McDonald's, and they put cheese and eggs and all sorts on them. But generally, an English muffin is just a bit of jam,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that down in places like Alabama and what have you, they call it biscuits and gravy, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I like my English muffins with jam too.
Yeah, a bit of jam, a bit of strawberry jam, a little bit of butter on there, very nice.
Yeah, sometimes that's what I do. I'll butter it first, then put the jam on top.
That's it, baby. That's the only way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good. Help, I'm stuck in the basement. It says Mendit Man. It's the best place for you, bro. The best place for you.
So when is your GIE?
We've got Saltex, which is it's a much more scaled down version to your GIE. It's nowhere near as big. It's all indoors, and that's on the 3rd and 4th of November.
Okay.
Up in Birmingham. I'm going up on the 2nd and the 3rd. So I'm going the day before, because it's about 3 or 4 hour drive for me. Spend the night there, have a curry and a couple of pints with the lads, and then I'll spend my day there, and I'll head back down south in the afternoon on the 3rd. So it's over the 3rd and 4th, but yeah, I'm not going for 2 days. So.
Okay.
Do you guys have a big push for electric mowers?
No, we're over here in the UK. They're pushing for more diesel machines Diesel
Gotcha.
and coal machines. Yeah, no. It's all going electric, cordless, and yeah, it's all going that way.
I got to let the cat out.
Henry, don't get out of a chair.
I got to let the cat out.
No, mate, you're not allowed to move from a chair. You're not what the nurse said. You can't move from that chair.
Can't open the door.
See, he moved now. Dumped himself. Now he can't come back in either.
Nope.
There's no Henry.
Oh dear.
No Crystal Ken. So yeah, no, it's all pushing towards electric power and cordless power, of course. But like everything, you know, there's some really good machines out there, electric, remote control, and yeah, it's all good. I'm a petrol head, but you know, I do recognise the fact that it's coming. It's going to be coming, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I think there still will be an element of petrol, not just commercially, but even some of the home user stuff. You know, some of the home user brand stuff. You don't want to spend a lot of money. Then all I can see is landfill just being filled up with plastic pieces of equipment. You know, where people are like buying trimmers and weed whackers and whatever for like, you know, £30-40 to £100. They're going to last half a season by the time the battery cooks, and then they're just going to be thrown. You can't really recycle them. So
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
well, where have you bloody been? I've been sat here holding the fort. Huh?
We could solve that. Okay. I'm learning from the best. You know that.
I'm not saying it's bad, but Henry was just walked off, so I'm not put up with Henry. Henry's gone.
Now, work comes first. You got to make the money.
So William says we won't have another GIE anymore.
What do you mean? Oh, was he talking about the California crap? It's bull. That's a bunch of crap.
Cub Cadet has a really nice electric zero turn. Yeah, without a doubt, £3,500 for a zero turn. Electric.
Yeah, and it'll last what, a quarter acre?
There was a at our Gravely show last month. The factory brought a brand new commercial zero turn electric, and I forget
Luke's in the
price.
basement, by the way. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. How long did it last, Ralph?
Well, I forget the price, but it's like $18,000 or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I know.
And they wouldn't let us actually cut grass with it. You could drive it around and demo it, but they're like, no, you can't turn the blades on.
Yeah, because it probably die in 5 minutes.
And we were in a field that had grass that was like, you know, like a hay field, but it was about 6 inches long.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't turn the blades on, but you can drive it around.
Yeah.
Go on. Sorry.
But they claim that there's zero maintenance on it ever, that you don't have to do one thing, like whether that's true other than blades. Who knows?
You got to plug it in.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know. We'll see.
I was going to say, Henry was talking about muffins. And Laura said, if you want to watch a video, she actually is carrying McMuffin as she falls into the van.
Is that right?
It is actually true. And the funny thing is that the step into the van is not actually that high up either, is it? I know Laura is sort of challenged in the height department.
Can anyone get rid of him?
Oh, hi Laura, how are you, honey? Nice to see you.
Hey, Luke, it almost looks like you got color in the back today.
It does. Very nice day here today. What's it like down your way, Mick? Is it nice?
Lovely.
It is.
But then God always does shine on the righteous anyway.
It's like a summer's day out there today. It really is
It's
nice.
a lovely day.
Hey, Riley.
So, yeah, I've got the light behind me today.
Who's who? Which one? Which one do you want to look at?
That guy.
This guy here?
No.
This guy?
No.
This guy?
Yeah.
You know, that's Mend It Man.
Hi.
You was talking on the phone about an hour ago.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
He's RW Free Dog.
That's
Hi.
Ralph. That's
Daddy.
Ralph.
Oh my God, him.
You remember him? What, the old man here?
No, I saw it.
Who?
Man.
This man?
Yeah.
That's Sparky.
What's he say?
What's say here?
Yeah.
It says hi, Henry.
What's he say?
Can we just get on with the stream? Because I was just going to read the comment on it.
What's he say?
Don't forget to say hi to Henry before he falls asleep.
Hi.
That's it.
What's he say?
You know what Henry's like. Good afternoon, Miss Laura. You know what Henry's like. He'll have a kip in a minute.
Oh, well,
Mick
but
Hardy said
what's
hello.
he say? But with a
Mick Hardy
busy.
said hello, Laura.
So yeah, we were discussing a little bit about petrol, electric this week and of course last week on my streams, and it is what it is. It's coming in. You're not going to stop it. I just think they're going to get to a certain point and realise they're not actually really ready to go all the way over yet. That's going to be the problem.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
It's going to take 10 years before they actually get the technology right. And I don't think they can afford to have pieces of electric equipment that your people are paying good money for, and when it gets outside of warranty, they're going to fail. There's not going to be enough engineers to fix these machines quick enough for you, and the dumps are going to be full up with battery-powered equipment. And
I think all the rare earth, though, is going to be used for cars and all the major electric stuff, Yeah. Mowers, I don't think are going to take a front row,
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom Dolby's, what do you call it, stream yesterday, they were talking about the lithium batteries for the cordless drills are going to be the flat ones now.
Yeah.
Instead of the regular batteries now,
Oh,
they're going to be like what have on the iPhones and stuff. Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Sounds expensive.
So they're going to be mining lithium like crazy pretty soon.
Well, right now, I mean, China's got the market on it because they don't care about destroying their property and land and all that.
We have apparently got an area in the UK. Is it down Dorset or somewhere? They reckon they can get a lot from.
Yeah.
Bognor Regis, my back garden.
The diggers are in.
It's going to be worth £45 million in a year's time, my back garden. and when it does, I'm moving to Connecticut.
There you go.
I don't know if you can afford it though.
What, Connecticut? Hell yeah.
45 million he could.
We call it the tax you to death state for a reason.
Yeah. We're one of the highest tax states.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, if you two old boys can afford to live there, I can afford to live there.
Mick, we have taxes on taxes.
Don't you think we don't get taxed?
Yeah.
It's getting worse and worse, though. It's getting worse.
Well, put it this way, Mick. In the town I live in, we have to pay a tax for our fire. You call it fire brigade or fire department, okay? We have to pay a tax on every bit of water that comes in and out of our house. We have to pay for it coming in and pay for it going out in the stores. Okay.
Same as we have our council tax. It does all that, doesn't it?
All right, but I'm saying we have a tax on our vehicles just to live in the town. You have to pay a brand new vehicle. You're paying in my town $2,000-$3,000 a year property tax just to have the right to drive in your town. All right?
Property tax,
highway tax, school
tax. Oh yeah,
house
tax. We have everything similar. We have to drive on the British road. You have to pay road tax.
Yeah, we got that.
Unless your vehicle is a green and electric or over 1972, I think.
They've changed that.
If it's older than 40 years, we don't have to pay tax.
Yeah, no tax or no MOT.
No, if it's older than 40 years old.
You see, we also have a thing here called council tax, which gets divvied up. It's the biggest con going.
Yeah, it's all in one. It's paying all the thing. You pay for it, and then they distribute it, don't they?
Yeah, it pays for your lights outside. It pays for road sweeping, emergency
pays
services.
for champagne as well.
They call that. What do you call it? It was just here.
What's it a tax on? What tax?
No. Let Henry figure it out. It's going to be great.
General tax. They put it all in one and then they distribute it. Even though we're putting
we call it general fund in our state.
Right. Instead of putting road tax, they put it in a general fund.
It's supposed to be for roads, but they use it for
the council tax. They get the money right. They get 90% of it for champagne, beer, and takeaways. They have all that like the council do. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
So do you guys pay VAT over there?
No, but we have sales tax for each individual state, which is different based on the state you're in. All right. So if we like right now in Connecticut, was it Henry 6.35?
Yeah.
So if you have $10, you have to pay 6.35 cents.
So if you went out to if you went out to Home Depot, say, and you bought yourself a brand spanking new petrol machine, petrol mower.
Say $1,000 for
1,000,
yeah,
10,000. You'd have to pay $635 tax.
Yeah, okay.
Just for the state, though. Okay, it did.
How much on 1,000? 600 and.
Well, it's 6.35% in our state, but some states, and we have the highest petrol tax, where we're not only paying the federal tax, we have a Connecticut adder onto that. So our fuel is generally 20-30% higher than anywhere around.
Because with your states, it runs a little bit different to here. We have
state governments, and states trump the federal government when it comes to taxes and stuff like that. The states have precedence; they could write their own rules.
We used to have toll bridges where you'd pay a quarter or whatever to drive on our highways.
Yeah, we have them. Yeah,
they got rid of that because of a big accident, and so they hit us with this other tax in our what do you call it? The state tax.
Gasoline, and the motor vehicle, they just another $10 to your motor vehicle. I'm sorry, your license. They'll just throw another $10 on every fuel.
Gas tax, emissions tax, everything is taxed. And then now they want to bring back the.
No, they're coming back, Henry. I know the electrical contractor who's putting in the concrete pads right now.
Oh yeah,
for the power. So they're coming.
They won't eliminate the other taxes that they put in because they took it out.
That'll never happen.
Sure. That's always going to be the way. Mowers and Blowers says, what's the VAT in the UK? What was it, 20% now, Luke?
Yeah.
Value added.
Hey,
what value do you get, though? What are they actually giving you for that?
Well, they get the medical, no?
No, but I'm saying that what is the VAT paying for that?
VAT is different to a national insurance. We pay a national insurance tax as well. We pay VAT and national insurance.
But the VAT is the insurance, or it's an extra insurance tax to get your health care on your paycheck?
It is on a lot. You don't realize it's on a lot of stuff because it's just in with the price. But if you actually go to buy something for like a lawnmower, for example,
it's like
they'll have the price and then they'll put the VAT on it as well.
But is VAT a standard percentage, or does it depend on what you're buying?
No, 20%, I believe.
20%.
That's a hell of a tax.
Yeah.
But what do you guys pay though for, like, say, income tax? Say for example, you made $50,000 a year. What percentage would you pay in income tax? Do you have that? Like the government say, I want 30% or I want 20%. Is that or do you actually income tax?
It depends on how much you earn, because there's a tax bracket. I think it's over 40 over a certain amount. You then pay 40% instead of 25%. It's normally 25%, but if you earn over a certain amount, you've got to pay 40%.
All right, so similar here. Okay. So you guys are getting banged with the VAT versus we just have like a 6 to 10% sales tax.
The way I like to put it is we're getting banged both ends. It's as simple as that.
The problem is, and you're the same over there, after all this COVID thing and all the help that the government give out, they're going to want their money back. So they're going to charge the public to get it back, aren't they?
Hey, there's Conker.
You got it.
They're going to get it back somehow, that's for sure.
Yeah. So
come on, people. Let's make America great again. Oh, wait, that was Trump.
No, now it's let's make America poor again.
It's going downhill.
I'm telling you.
Fast too.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I tell my kid that works with me, that's making the good money, working his butt off. I said, save as much as you can, invest as much as you can, because the end is near.
Is it actually worse under Biden?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
God. Is it really?
Way bad. Yeah.
You think political correctness was bad? Oh my God. You can't even utter a term that could be misconstrued. You'll lose your job. You'll get arrested. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
What about your freedom of speech?
Oh, that's shot.
No, we have freedom of speech. For example, if you're working in a place, but if you're working in a place, they are so PC right now. And I'm not going to say where, but there's a place where a friend of mine actually said hello to a woman, like hello, like that. And she had him fired saying he harassed her. And I was like, what? And they, political correctness. You can't even look at a woman. You can't be in the same room with a woman, blah, 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 and all. What the hell is the world coming to?
Yep, too right. Absolutely.
We got the 6-second rule. You look at
Yep, they had that when I worked for UTC. 6-second rule. If you're caught staring at a woman for 6 seconds or more, you're fired automatically. It's harassment.
Wow.
It's
That's
harassment.
crazy. That.
Yep, absolutely.
What about if she's really, really ugly?
Doesn't matter.
She might want more than 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was told one day, I walked by a group of ladies and I said, "Good morning, ladies," just like I always do, good morning. And someone called me by the phone, you're not supposed to say the word ladies. I said, "Excuse me? Well, how do you know they're not transgender? How do you know you're not this?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yep.
Wow.
It's
Well,
going downhill. But welcome to Connecticut, Mick. Come
I'm
on.
telling you.
There is something I want to make you laugh at, right? Was in Edinburgh a few years back, and a lady was breastfeeding, right? A bloke complained to the waitress, right, saying, "No, I don't want to see that while I'm having a cake." And do you know what I turned around and shouted at him? I said, "You're not a normal man, are you?"
And by the inheritance, Biden wants to make it even worse. Even worse. So your parents, they work hard and hard and hard, spend all their taxes and everything else, have the inheritance. They've already paid the taxes. Boom. They want to sock you 50%.
Yeah, same over here. But over here, there's lots of ways you can not get out of it, but you can divert the money and put it somewhere else to not pay. As long as you plan forward enough.
Oh no, definitely no. There's ways to avoid it. Hey, Roger, it's your word versus theirs. There is no stopwatch.
So if I come over there and walked into Walmart with Henry,
yep,
and I said to the lady behind the till, "Good morning, cupcake," I'll probably get shot.
Probably.
You'll definitely get a bad look, and depending on who's there, you never know. You never know.
I don't think I could last more than 3.5 minutes without getting arrested in America.
Well, especially Walmart, though. You got the Walmartians, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You say, "Wow, look at that," and the woman turns around and says, "I beg your pardon." You got to say, "No, I'm talking about your pocketbook."
Yeah. Telling you.
Yeah.
So you can't say, "Gee, ain't you got a fat ass?" You can't say that.
Well, unless there's a donkey next to her.
Oh, okay. I would definitely get arrested.
It's just too much political correctness. Too much.
Only thing is, it's getting worse here. We're behind you with that, but it is getting
it is getting worse
that way.
Yeah.
Freedom
of speech very limited.
Yeah, we're probably 5-10 years behind that. But
that bus driver got fired in Plymouth because he said, "How was your day, madam?" Right, and he started being nice to her. She started complaining. It was like complaining, and then every morning he said good morning to the same person, and she's fed up of it. And then he got a pinky sticker and said, "What the hell? I'm just being polite to people. Can't have people like, well, you can't say madam. You can say hello only. You can't. You know what I mean? How the hell do you get the rules like that?
In a lot of workplaces now, Spark, people are walking down the hall like robots, just looking straight ahead because they're afraid to make eye contact. It's sad. It really is.
To be fair, Ken, that wouldn't work for me because I'm not at work for no more than 6 seconds anyway. So I'm sort of...
You got the ideal job, Nick.
Yeah, and they're taking all the statues down for.
All the past presidents that were slave owners.
We've had that happen here, haven't we?
Yeah.
We didn't allow that to happen over here.
Yeah, I think if they're going to take statues down, take them all down, and don't ever put new ones up. Just take them all down.
Yeah, stick them down and build houses.
That's all. That's all.
They tried taking down Winston Churchill's statue over here.
Yeah, they were pushing hard for it.
Why? What did he do? What was his claim to misfortune?
No. Well, what he did do, he encouraged the Americans during the Second World War late.
Yeah.
About 2 years later on, they turned up and pretended they won it. And apart from that, he sort of fronted the war for us. But he was politically incorrect within this time scale. Back in the day when slavery was what it was, it's as simple as that. Us UKers had our own little bunch of slaves, the same as you guys did, and that's just the way of the world,
Yeah.
So the old Black Lives Matters movement wanted him gone, but he did a lot of good as well. But you can't erase history.
It was different times, wasn't it? It was different times.
Well, I mean,
thought about differently.
One thing I could say now, like with my children, they're in their 20s, 30s, or late 20s, whatever. the kids nowadays, Mick, you and I talked about this yesterday. We were terrible when we were kids. I mean, not that we were racist or anything like that, but we were bigoted in some of our views and things like that, just because of our upbringing and all that stuff. We joked a lot, which was not correct. But back then, it was acceptable behavior, not that it was right. But nowadays, I see a lot of the kids, when it comes to all the different types of peoples and this and that, they don't give a shit. They don't. Yeah. It's just the world is the world. It's what it is, which is nice. But you know what? I'm afraid to even say 2 words when I'm out in public because you never know.
Yeah, I hear you. And the funny thing is like, with all this BLM stuff kicking off, in America, I saw this on a video. This young coloured fella, and he had a brand new Apple Mac something. I don't know what it was. It was a big Apple device. Mm. But obviously he hadn't paid for it because it's 2:30 in the morning. He hadn't paid for that. And some other fella of the same sort of group as him come down and punched him straight in the mouth and nicked it off him.
Wow.
Hey, Arch, I see Arch is in there. Arch, email me when you get a chance. I got a question for you.
It just don't make no sense. But everyone just hates everyone in America by the looks of it. Everyone's against everyone.
Yeah.
It's bad. No sense.
Like the colors, they say, slavery. There shouldn't have been slavery and all that. Well, you know what? You wouldn't be here if there wasn't any slavery. Where would you be if your ancestors weren't here as slaves? Where would you be?
And the thing is, Henry, is it's very difficult to justify. That's the problem, right? Yeah. You can't justify it. You can't justify putting another man in chains and making him work for nothing. Yeah, you can't justify
exactly. That. I agree. I mean, it's not great.
But it is and was the way of the world, and it's still happening now. It still happens today.
Yeah.
But it's now the underground circuit that's running it. I was watching a program the other week on, I think it was on Travellers, and they're employing Eastern Europeans and what have you to do repair the drives and all that, and they're paying them £15 a week.
Yeah,
£15 a week, and they've got a £3 to live in that you wouldn't put a dog in.
Hello, everybody.
It's a way of the world.
Oh yeah.
Morning, gentlemen. How are we? And Ken.
Oh, how you doing?
How you doing, Phil? How you doing, Mr. Briggs?
How you doing, mate? Good to see you. And everybody else. How are you?
Nice to see you, old boy.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
He's clean shaving. Look at that, huh?
Hey, cheers, thanks.
Last night,
I buried my mother yesterday in the coffin. Yesterday, I put my father's ashes in there. I put my brother's ashes in there. Yep, they're all in there. Now it's cleaning out the hoard.
All packed away. Good.
Yeah.
Conker, last night. Was you a bit oiled up last night?
I thought he was.
Was I a bit what, mate?
Was you a bit oiled up last night because you were slurring?
No, that's the internet, mate. It's a bit slow.
Oh, I don't know about that, buddy. You came up there. You had eyes like piss holes in the snow.
Yeah, I got so too.
Here you go, Mick. You'll like this, Mick. Here you go, Mick. I finally got my picture of me and my brother and sister.
Wow. Which one's you?
I'm in the middle. What else?
Yeah, it's funny how you look different to the other two, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Be nice.
No, I'm not the one in the dress, Ken. That's my baby sister.
I'm surprised they made photographs back in them days.
You what?
I'm surprised they made photographs back in them days.
It ain't that long ago, you old buzzard. I even got one of my grandma Smith, who is and my grandmother Smith is the first cousin to Elvis Aaron Presley, the king of rock and roll. There she is.
Oh my Lord! Check. Is that you, Henry?
Yeah, that's my two brothers. My youngest brother.
Blimey.
Which one are you?
I'm in the middle.
You're a good-looking dude in those days, Henry, as well, mate.
Yeah.
Is that done on wax?
What's that?
Is that done on wax?
Wax?
Oh, dear
listen to Mick. Hey Mick, you can post an old picture of you old fart.
Yeah, look at this one.
You worry about me.
Or let me guess, they didn't have pictures back then. They had the painting with oil.
They did digital ones. Yeah, they did digital ones.
Sparky, I threw you down for a second, but just want to get back up.
Thanks
Let me
for
guess, they
having me up,
put
Ken.
in
Thank you,
oil.
mate.
Who's that, Henry?
That's me, the wife, and what's his name from
That's you. You look like Bob Seger.
right there. I'm there.
Oh, on the bottom. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were on top.
You look more like Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
And Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he looks a little bit more like Enos Burdett.
Yeah, that's when I was a cowboy.
Well, that's when you had horses, right?
Did you ever get off your horse and drink your milk?
Yeah.
There you go.
Who's that?
That's me.
No, I'm not right about you.
No, is that daughter or wife, Henry?
That's my wife.
Which one?
Oh my lord!
Tell you what, Henry, you're punching over your weight there.
You
boy.
son of there, my man. I can bet you had a big belt buckle. Oh yeah.
He's roping the steers.
Oh yeah.
Be looking there for more than 6 seconds, Henry. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
mate.
Oh, yeah. Wow, wow. Good lad.
Oh yeah. Had good times.
Who else we got here?
Hiya, Wayne. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, buddy.
Hit the thumbs up. Hey, Eliminator. Hello, Wayne.
Who is Wayne? Because he comments on my.
He's part of that Eliminator performance team.
Wayne is the old man over at EMP.
He's the old man, and then the other one's the one who says Eliminators.
Eliminator performance. Him and Jake.
Yeah.
So the one on the videos, who is that?
Jake.
Jake. That's his son. Is that his?
That's the son. Yeah.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, a little bit like Alan Jackson. Yeah. Alabama, definitely.
Him.
Riley.
Riley boy. How you doing, matey? Hey.
You know who is that?
Mr. A.
Thinking Conk.
It's Riley boy. Pull your dad's ears, Riley.
The guy that steals the sausage rolls.
Okay, I'm going to YouTube channel.
Conker's got a channel. That's right. It's not a very good channel, is it?
It's
Oh, you gotta love him.
Rich, we all shrink. I got my license redone. It was 6 years old, and back then it was like 6'1", 6'2". I'm like 6'0", not counting my hair.
When Henry first took his photograph of his license, you could see his whole body. He took it last year, and now you can see just his eyebrows up. Well,
Yeah.
I've actually got to go. I've got to go pick up one of my boys from work because I'm on my own today with Riley boy, so I've got to shoot off. But I thought I'd pop in and say hi. Yeah.
See you, Mick. See you, mate.
We'll see you.
See you later.
Take care, man.
Bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Oh boy. There's Sparky.
Hey, Spark.
Here. All right. How was your holiday?
Good. Yeah, we're good. Thanks. Yeah, it's
You didn't get arrested then?
No, I stayed on board the ship. I wasn't going to risk it.
No STDs there, huh?
There probably is actually, but I don't think I'm going to be allowed to forget that one.
No, never.
Yeah, I've just a lady just come around and picked up her Tecumseh.
Oh, that's gone now.
That's gone now. She's gone away very happy. Little old lady.
Nice.
Oh, you're keeping him happy. That's the main thing.
Funny enough, I spoke to her because I know this came up in conversation, didn't it? And I said, has anybody else worked on this mower for you? Because she's had it for 30, 40 years, whatever. Well, yeah. I said, has somebody ever changed the motor? Because this shouldn't be on there. She said, funny you should say that. A friend of mine put a different engine on for me all those years ago.
But also, Henry or Phil, they changed the blade though. That's supposed to have the ring with the 4 blades.
Yeah,
right?
with a spinny blade.
It's got the ordinary plate, the dome shape, and then it's a general purpose blade put on there.
Yeah,
and it just screws up into it and it bows the blade like that.
Okay.
Oh, so you've got that's like the Hater 48 or
41, wasn't it? 41.
Yeah, they fitted that on them all, and then it sort of bends it as you tighten it.
It bends the blade, yeah.
So that's how they put it on with that instead, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
it's like a bush hog, though, right? Like a bush hog initially.
Originally, yeah, it's just a big round disc, and it has 4 spinny blades on. They spin as it goes. So basically, if you hit something, you can't damage the crank.
Yeah, but this one didn't have that on the seat, look.
No.
How is that starting though with that system? Is it almost like a leaf blower where you got like?
There is a bit more resistance.
Yeah.
But the old because I think that originally would have had Briggs and Stratton, the old type Briggs on it.
Yeah,
they were notoriously bad with the diaphragms because they didn't have the not the carbs because they didn't have the primer bulbs on them.
Yeah.
So over the years when I've had them, I've done away the points, put the electronic ignition on them, and changed with the primer carb on them, and then brilliant engine. And they start great.
Yeah, this one is lovely. Sounded lovely. It's certainly got some age to it. You know, there's a few sort of definite some sound. There's a bit of knocking on the bottom end. I think there's a bit of wear there somewhere. But I mean, it's got to be, as I say, 86. Where are we now? 21, 30, 35 years old minimum.
A lot of them were in the 70s. They were made in the 70s. A lot of them jets were. I've got one, but I think it's a slightly more modern one. I think it's probably a mid-80s.
Yeah, but she's well chucked anyway. Move on to the next one now. There's another 2 up there. Another 5 up there. I got to do now.
Did you do any videos of the one you've just done or not?
No, I know I'm bad at it. Luke. I keep on saying to myself, yeah, I'll video this, and then I get stuck in doing something, and then next thing I know, it's all done.
Henry's not here.
You should hire Mick as your cameraman.
Yeah, you imagine me and Mick filming. Yeah, right. Okay, that's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh dear, oh Lord. I think it's gonna be interesting. We go to Saltex, I think. Are you going up, Luke?
No, I can't really make it this year.
Yeah, we're going up.
Maybe next. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going up there. So I think it's going to be. We might have 1 or 2 half pints of shandy the night before.
Yeah. 1 or 2.
He seems to think you're taking your little scooter and he's going to pin his camera on it so he can film as it goes.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking that up because I'm not even sure how big the show is. Normally up there is a big old place, big old show.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I think sometimes there is other things going on at the same time.
Yeah,
so it always takes up the whole.
So I'm taking it up anyway. So I should create havoc whatever happens.
But don't forget, you need to put a motor on it. You need to put a motor on it, Conky. You need to put a motor on it before it goes up there.
Yeah. No, it's fully charged, mate. Amazing tools, actually.
A motor. You need to put a 100cc motor on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, put the company on there, I think.
Well, you said that, not me.
Yeah.
Ken don't mind the T engine.
I like them. Snow and wait for snow. They're the best. You know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about them, Ken? Is it the fact they start well, they run well, easy to work on, or what is it?
For snow engines, if you get the ones with the adjustable carburetors, they run smooth. They start on the first or second pull. They don't use a lot of gas. It's just they're a very dependable winter engine.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
KB just did a nice video on his carburetor for the Snow King.
I've got a generator with one on. I think it's about 5 horsepower. It runs and everything and works, but I even bought a new copy carb for it. I just can't get it running smooth. It still hunts a little bit. Whatever I've done to it, it still hunts a little bit. I don't know what that is, but I don't use enough really. I'll probably sell that.
Well, I'm grateful for Ken sending me over those bits, Ken. I mean, I know it's
well, you could keep that carb as a spare. That's all.
Exactly right. I mean, you just cannot get those parts over here. I did find a company that do the little tiny rubber rings, but that's all they sell. They don't do the jets. They don't do anything else. You know,
the O-rings, the little ones,
little tiny ones.
It's a number 003 O-ring. You can get it for about a penny.
Yeah.
I sell 2 anyway, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I went to McMaster Car, bought a bag of 100 for about $1.50.
Yeah.
Really? What the size are they? Zero what?
I believe it's 003, if I'm not mistaken.
003. Is that a digital number?
No. If you just type in 003, it'll come up like O-rings are all by number. So I'll check and get back to you, but I believe it's a 003.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Great, they sell those O-ring kits at Harbor Freight, the big one with all zillion size
O-ring kit too. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
about $5.
Yeah, the red.
Over in America, you guys seem to get anything you want. It's completely different over here.
You can get the O-ring box here, like the red. Did you say or blue?
Yeah, the
box?
red in the SAE and the blue is metric usually.
Yeah, I've got the red box.
Yeah, it should be in there. The red box should be one of the smallest ones there. I think it's called a 003.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be interested. Of course, the other thing is I know the bowl rings, they can be a bit awkward to get hold of.
I stamp mine out. I bought the thick gasket paper, the reinforced gasket paper, and I just stamp out with gasket punch. I make my own bowl gaskets. They're stronger. I use that greenish paper that's like laminated. It's pretty strong, and I punch out with gasket punches. I make my own bowl gaskets that you could torque the hell out of them. They won't split. They really make.
What about the rubber rings? Could you get them easy?
As far as for the bowl or
float bowl?
Nah, those are square section. They're not round. Yeah. But you could buy those even aftermarket by $100 for $3. You know.
Yeah, because I do need one. I've got an MTD shredder. Which has got a 5-horse Tecumseh on it. And I need to do that because it is dripping from the carb a little bit. And I think it's out.
Like I said, they're square section, so you really have to get the right one.
Yeah.
So what was your idea then, Ken, of stamping out your own work on that one?
No. For the bowl nut gasket, I mean, like I said, I buy the thick gasket paper that's reinforced. It's like a light green color usually or a tan color, but it's reinforced, so it's pretty sturdy. And then you use a circular, like a leather punch, and you OD-ID. First, I do all the IDs, the small holes. Then I go around with the big punch. Boom! I stamp the OD, and now I have all these ones, and they're thicker, so you can reuse them, and you can torque them, and they won't tear. Because the factory ones are so thin, they'll tear if you torque the nut too much.
Yeah, are we talking about the bowl seal or the nut seal?
No, the bowl seal, you have to have factory or something similar.
Rubber,
a square cross section.
Yeah.
But the bowl nut could be anything you make.
Yeah, sure, understand. Yeah.
I've even used in a pinch. I've even used O-rings, a washer and an O-ring for a bowl seal. I mean, for the bowl nut in a pinch.
I've made my own gaskets for a long time. I just buy all the different thicknesses.
Yeah, you buy packs of them, can't you? Yeah.
What do you guys have over there instead of Harbor Freight? What do you call it over there?
Nothing. Harbor Freight's nice. I like Harbor Freight.
Well, you got Tesco's, no?
Yeah, Tesco's are one of those.
So Harbor Freight, is that like a hardware store type thing?
It's tools. It's tools, all kinds of tools.
Yeah.
We do have something smaller, which is called like Machine Mart.
Okay.
But there's not many of them about, really, not locally. They're not like in every town.
They don't do many spares though, Luke, do they? They're more just selling engines and
like machines, like pressure washers, generators, and things like that.
Your Aldi over there sells stuff like that as well, because here Aldi's just grocery store.
No, they have a middle bit where they might have a run.
Oh, like a utility aisle.
Yeah, they might have a run of compressors. When they're full sold, they'll go to sort of saws, and then they'll go to battery chargers or generators, and then they'll work like that. But I'm quite lucky because down in the town near me, there's a shop, and it's like a nuts and bolt shop. Really, it was, and it's been in the town for years. But it's evolved.
Yeah,
so they still do that, but they do lots of top quality, like Milwaukee, DeWalt tools, and all that sort of stuff as well.
You talk about hardware. We have a place in Milford, Connecticut, here called the Nutty Company, and that's all they sell is hardware. That's it. Yeah, and they've been in business for 100 years, but that's it, just nuts and bolts.
Used to have one like that here, and then they decided to go off to the business elsewhere. And I like a place where you walk in, you grab what you need, and go. You don't have to go to 6 shops then.
Yeah, because this place near me, you just take one bolt in, and if you want that one bolt, they'll go and get that one bolt, and you can buy it.
Yeah, we had a similar place in Salisbury. We used to buy the nails by the pound.
Yeah.
By nails.
There was There was a little one near where I used to live as well, but that has closed down now. That was like one of them little old-fashioned shops, and like you said, you could buy nails by the way, and all that sort of thing. But they're dying out.
Yeah, I can't see how they can make much money, but especially with selling one nut or one nail or one screw, you ain't gonna make a lot of money, are you?
I think what they do at this place near me, they have like people like contractors that are like steel erectors and that.
Yeah.
And they've got accounts and they're selling boxes and boxes of them to them. So basically, the small people that go in, that just sort of helps along the way.
Yeah.
I go in there and I look at their tool section, and they've usually got good offer on it. So I come out with a screwdriver or Allen keys or something. So
we have
in there, doesn't it?
I can remember as a child. I remember a young lad growing up, sort of 8, 9, 10, whatever. Mm-hmm. There was a place where I was brought up, a place called Beer, had an ironmongery, right?
Oh yeah.
And you could literally buy anything in there. Like now it's by the pound, but we used to make little bombs out of rat poison and sugar. You could actually go in and buy fuse wire. I can remember as kids buying this fuse wire, making these bombs and blowing up anthills in the local fields and stuff. You wouldn't do it nowadays, obviously.
No.
In fact, one of my friends has only got 2 fingers on one hand. He managed to blow his hand off. That's another story.
Ken, Michael Roberts has put in the comments: tool station and screw fix. That's
they're all the same. They're all virtually the same. They are.
What is that? Is that a store?
Yeah, you go in, you order like online, or you go in there and you look through the catalogue and you get your put your number through on a little card. Give them
you do.
And then they get it from behind the counter. You pay. And
there you go.
Yeah. That's tool. Yeah, that's a tool station catalogue.
It's as similar as the same screw fixes, really, isn't it?
Much the same. A few items change slightly, but much the same.
Okay.
Yeah, we have northeastern.
You have actually a box store.
But actually, to walk in and you have to just stand at it's only a little area you walk into, and then everything else is on the shelves behind. So you can't really go around and look. And
Northern Tool and what else we got? We got another company bigger.
Well, you got McMaster Car, you got MSC, and
the US has got that kind of thing. We're stuck in the UK. We're stuck. We want a harbour freight. We need a harbour freight in the UK.
B&Q is awful.
It's dreadful. It's dreadful. B&Q is dreadful.
Home base is a little better, I think. A little better, but not much.
Yeah, I walked into B&Q. I asked where the decking is. He started punching me. You know what I mean?
Here, let's go old school. I found these. I had to save them because they were cool. My father wore these in the 70s. Let's go.
He's in his hairdresser's car.
Yeah, what's happening in your nose there, Mr. B?
That's what I was going to say. Magnum PI.
That's like a hairy caterpillar under your nose there, mate. What's the matter?
Yeah, Jeff, we used to have Tools Plus here in Connecticut in Waterbury, but I think they're gone. That was more woodworking tools.
I say, it looks like you got a hairy caterpillar under your nose there, Scott.
Yeah, I got a caterpillar under my nose.
It's not bad as his hairdresser's car, you know what I mean?
Hey, Sparky, it's not a hairdresser's car, that's a chick car. I get chicks with that.
What, you mean you're going back to do hairdressing, are you?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't do hairdressing.
Mr. Briggs, he left his mustache here. I'll tell you, there's a bunch of those now. What are those, moths or whatever they are?
Yeah.
The furry ones that curl up into a ball.
The problem is, you see, Mr. Briggs only has one talent. You know what I mean? How to drive a girl's car. You know what I mean?
No, Wayne.
I don't drive a hairdresser car.
McMaster Car. You could just use your credit card, Wayne. That's what I do. I don't have an account with them. I just use a credit card and I get the stuff the next day.
Hey, Sparky, I'm going to tell you something. That car of mine is in a movie called Legally Blonde 2. It's a lawyer's car.
Yeah? Is it really? You're not a lawyer, so you'd be all right then.
Legally Blonde 2. Look up Legally Blonde 2, and that's the picture of the car.
I don't watch any movies, me.
Yeah, we used to have Sears hardware too. I mean, Sears carried everything,
What's a Chuckle Brother?
Chuckle Brothers, it reminds me of that. Was what I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say them.
Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah, to me, to you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
I think one of them just passed away, actually, hasn't he?
A couple of years back, yeah. The thinner one.
You guys are bad.
Yeah, that's right.
He was the funniest one, actually, wasn't he?
I'm just doing decal for somebody. Don't worry. Somebody's asked me for a VW decal. So
Did he use braces and stuff? Is that the ones that you have these braces?
Yeah, braces and all sorts he had.
There you go.
Nigel
I always reckon he had a dodgy haircut, Nigel Mansell, you know. I always reckon that was a dodgy haircut.
Yes, I'm doing some decal for somebody's VW.
He was round at a time when motor racing was really good around that time.
And he's a good racer as well. He's a real racer.
I see I'm doing some decals. Somebody asked me for one of the cars he's got, so I'm doing decals.
Oh, that's not John Ladd, is it?
No. Somebody asked me the other day, and I said, well, we'll do some more. I've got loads of them to do. I've got tons to do, but I'm just getting them done slowly but surely.
I hope you're charging for some of this.
Oh, yeah. They've got my wish list. As long as they use my wish list, I'm not bothered. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I told everyone if I do anything for them, there's always my wish list. Cheap items on there. You know what I mean?
What's the wish list?
Hey,
you should know what one is. You know what I mean.
Bring me up a minute, mate.
What? Hold on. Well,
just want to share with you guys. This was 5 days. 5 days of bar bills.
Lie, mate.
Holy crap!
Jesus Christ, you must be legless.
What's the total?
Yeah, I'll say, what's the total, Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, it was cheap actually.
$2,500.
No, $700.
700 what? Quid or US?
US.
Wow. Well, no, what was it 150 a day? That's not bad.
Yeah, it's reasonable, isn't it? Reasonable.
Yeah, he's taking it easy.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Get back to.
Oh dear. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I need a shave. Yeah.
Hold on.
Somebody asked me that question the other day to me as well. I said no, not until January.
He face warm now. I guess it's starting to get.
Oh yeah, this cold weather's kicking in.
Actually, though, today's really nice down here.
Really, we've got a crap day, Luke. Real crap.
Really?
Captain Pugwash.
Look, you can see behind how nice it is.
Can't see, mate. Those curtains are working so well.
He's made nice face, Laura. Laura's here. She gets offended about her curtains.
Surely not. Coco reminds me of Captain Mug, but thank you, Peter.
I got the matching T-shirt on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's it they did with Captain Pugwash was all his characters. A friend of ours. You probably would not be in the States going to hear it. A chap by the name of Richard Digance.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Richard Digance.
He lives quite close to just up the road here. We know him quite well, and he was sued because he wrote a song about Captain Pugwash. He's the one that come up with the idea of Seaman Staines and Roger the Cabin Boy and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
He was actually sued for doing that. Would you believe?
Was he really?
He was. Yes.
He's quite an entertaining bloke back in.
He's a nice guy. I tell you, he's 70 odd now, but yeah, as I said, I've got a couple of paintings of his here. I repaired some of his fishing rods for him, and he did me some paintings.
Oh yeah.
But there we go.
Yeah, there was one certain song he made up about. It was about. I think it was about old sweets and things you had in the past, and how he remembered it all.
Yeah, he did 200 sweets from the past. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I think. Yeah, how he remembered all that, I don't know.
Yeah, clever bloke, mate. A very good artist as well. Very good artist. Yeah. Have you ever? Can you might look it up? You might find some old 70s English entertainment. It's Richard Digance.
What's it called?
Sorry?
Richard Digance. In the 80s, I think I know of him more.
Yeah. He used to have a television series. He did,
yeah.
Crow and all the rest of them on there.
My dad used to watch, I remember.
Yeah, really nice guys. I say we know well. But,
I thought you said Reader's Digest.
Yeah.
How close is he to you? How close does he live to you then?
Maybe a mile, 2 miles.
Oh, that close. He's that
close.
Yeah,
just down the road here from us.
So do you see him quite often?
Oh yeah. We, friends of ours.
Yeah.
He doesn't show up at your doorstep drunk, does he?
No, I just wait till I get the mix live streams for that. No, he come around here for dinner and we go to his and stuff. Yeah, Here, look, Michael Roberts here. Look, used to be masturbates and semen stains and Roger the Cabin Boy.
Ouch.
I have one of my best friends. His last name is Seaman. Oh my God, we used to kill him.
Oh, that'd be a sucky last name.
Well, no, he went to go.
It's okay, Aaron. Thank you.
he went to go see a comedian who was like an X-rated comedian, and he had his album, and he wrote on the album, I hope a lot of women eat your namesake.
Leave it.
What do we got here? Aaron. Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Mick's back then.
He's chatting. Leave it. Conker's turn on the barrel. There you go.
So what time you coming on tonight, Conker? 3, 4, what?
What time UK? 8 o'clock UK, Phil?
Well, you never know with Conker.
Well, it starts at 7:30, which is what, 2:30 our time, but it takes a half hour to get online. So 8 o'clock this time.
Yeah.
And the worrying part is I don't see me getting any better at it.
You got to travel down and do a live from Bognor Regis.
Yeah. I mean, often or not, I'm giving Mick a call saying, I'm stuck again, but there we go.
You got to go down and have a live with you and Nana.
Yeah. Our Paulie, she does make a nice bit of cake, mine. She does make a nice bit of cake. I wonder, that's a good point. I forgot to ask Meg and find out tonight how Sue got on with a bottle of Bailey's last night.
Did she finish the bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Mrs. walking around, she's cold. It is really cold here down there, Luke.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Someone on there, I think they're from Devon area, or more that side, Devon or Dorset, or more that side, and they said it wasn't very nice there today. But
Yeah, someone from Dorset was cold in like 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, Mick sort of just down from me, more or less sort of straight from where I am, sort of straight down. So I suppose the east side has got the better of it today.
Yeah,
I had to use that spray can today on my windshield. It was frozen.
Yeah, but you're like I said, you're 40 miles north.
Yeah.
Apparently, Sue went clubbing.
He's not seen her since.
Brilliant.
That's why he's there just with Riley, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got left alone. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. No, she works on a Sunday, doesn't she? So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to cook today.
I'll tell you what, mate. You see his cooking. He can churn out a good roast. I'll tell you.
All right.
You don't do one or two veg. You got to do half a dozen veg at least.
All right, it's been over an hour. I got to hit it. I got a guy coming by to pick up some power.
Yeah, that's good actually because
I was hoping that Christian would be on because he did contact me and said he might come on. I'll give it a minute. If Christian's here, I'd love him to come on and say hello.
Who is Christian?
Christian Stiegler. He's a young man around.
13, I remember you saying, yeah.
Yeah, he used to show us his cars and all that stuff. He's been doing a lot of videos.
He hasn't been around for a while, though, has he?
Yeah, I mean, he's busy with the weather. It was nice weather. He would go to the drag strip and all that stuff. He was having a good time, you know. What did Mick say? He's packing up Mrs. P's stuff.
He's packing her stuff up. She ain't come home, so he's thrown out the door.
Let's see.
Okay. All right, Ken. Well, thanks for having me up, mate. I appreciate it. We'll hopefully see you guys later on tonight.
What time though, Phil? What time your time? 2:30 or 3?
Well, I go for 7:30. It invariably gets closer to 8 than it does 7:30 for some reason.
No, I just want to make sure I'm inside.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, guys. Good to see everybody. Anyways, always.
Yeah.
Take care, Conker.
All the best, guys. All the best. See you later.
All right.
See you later.
We'll see you on. I'll be on Conkers later. All right. Take it easy, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
Bye.